Well, after we got the trays all set, holes cut for the drains, the next process then is to hook up all the drains into the nutrient supply tank. So at this point, the nutrient drain system is put in. Going to show you the top different set of valves. They need to do the same thing on each level. It's a little more crowded below, but I think you can see pretty easily when I get underneath here. The drain comes out of the pan into a two-way elbow. One elbow goes from out over. This valve would be turned on to allow the nutrients to flow back into the tank for recycling. The unit will run most of the time with this valve turned on. Right now it's turned off. The second valve then comes out of the drain. If we turn this valve off and this valve on, we'll do that when we are cleaning out the tray. In other words, we'll probably be washing the tray up above with Clorox solution, and we would not want any of that material to go into the nutrient tank. So we would shut this valve off and this valve on, and I have put a garden hose connection here that would go onto a garden hose that could be run down into the drain when we flush out and clean. So that type of valve system, starting with that three-way elbow out of the top and then all in. This is all done with 3/4 pipe into 1.5 inch pipe. Those dimensions are very important. That allows the water to pick up oxygen when it's falling through this tube. So we wanted this tube, the drain tube, to be larger. The other item that I have up here is I put in a funnel type adapter that I can run a garden hose in to fill my supply tank, or when I mix my nutrients, I'll put the nutrients in a small batch and dump them in here. That way I'm not working down on the floor and stumbling around. Everything's at easy height. So this top rack is complete, along with the overflow pipe, which is cut at 4 inches. That gives me then a 4-inch high level of water and nutrients in this top tank. So hopefully you can see that's how the drain portion of the plumbing is to be put together. Remember, the drain output will all be done in 3/4 pipe into 1.5 inch pipe that goes down into the storage tank. I had to move things around a little bit and did not like the angle I have on this, but I had to do that in order to get into the top level of this tank and still put my shut-off valves down there as needed. But everything is all tight and PVC glued together. So the next step then will be to work on putting together the input side, and a pump. A circulating pump will be set down there at the bottom off of the tank, so it will draw out of the bottom, and the drain then will drop into the top of the tank. Therefore, it'll be gaining oxygen as that water falls down through here. More to come.